Neil Mitchell.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. It's an honor to be here. I appreciate your time. I'm not sure what you're looking for this afternoon in a prospective councilman, so I'll just start with a little bit about myself. I've served 13 years on a credit union board. Many of those years I was chairman of the board. 5 of the years I was the only male on the board, serving with 4 women.
That sounds great. Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
So
my fault.
I'm well aware that women are outstanding members in management and positions of authority. And having been married almost 40 years, I'm very used to having a woman tell me what to do and where to go. So, in addition, I've served in the military. I was the operations officer, military police operations officer at Fort Stewart, Georgia. I have a desire to serve. I've volunteered for many things over the years. When my children had 3 children and 11 grandchildren, when my children were in school, I used to volunteer for things like T-ball coach, soccer, Little League football, girls softball, you name it, I've probably done it. And like I say, I do have a desire to serve. And I'm not afraid to take the time to get the facts, do my homework, and make sure things are done properly. How did I get involved in this? It was actually my wife's idea. She read about it in the paper, suggested I apply. I laughed it off and told her to forget it. But the more I thought about it, after a while, I decided that, hey, this is something I'd like to do. And really have the desire and energy to do it. What would I like to see done? Beautification, for example, at different times, different parts of the city have been the focus of revitalization and renovation. There was Carterville at one time. The Franklin neighborhood was recently revitalized. Around the east side, around the university, was focus at one time. And at different parts of the city, I'd like to see an overall approach where the entire city is looked at rather than waiting for one area to kind of go into decline and focusing on it. We have a problem with gangs and graffiti. We're not like Salt Lake and West Valley City yet, but we really need to focus on that to get a handle on it and make sure it doesn't spiral out of control. Then there's the us versus them thing that could be political or religious or just one area of the city opposed to another. The demographics are changing, we're becoming more diverse, and we really need to make sure that everyone feels an integral part of the city and that everyone is, their input is necessary, and that all segments of the demographics of the city are really represented and their input is accepted. And I see my time is about up, and so I'll thank you for your time, and thanks again.